Hello beautiful, welcome back to Nat's Beautiful Life. Today I'm going to be sharing with you some beauty favorites. I know it's been a while since I've shared some beauty favorites, but here we go. I have a couple of new things that I've really been enjoying with makeup and also skincare, and so without any further ado, let's get into the video. Wait, if you're new here, hi, my name is Natasha. I do videos on books, bullet journaling, beauty, and anything else I can think of. And please excuse my thumbnail. It is broken and it's driving me crazy. But hopefully I can get it fixed tomorrow. That'd be fun. We're gonna go ahead and get into the video. If you like it, please hit the thumbs up with the non-broken thumbnail. And click subscribe and the little bell and never miss a video. Now let's talk beauty products. Okay, so a couple of actual like makeup type products that I've been enjoying lately are by the Balm, actually. So everybody knows that I have loved the, well, if you're new you don't, but if you've been here for a while, you know I love Mary Luminizer by the Balm, like love it. And I have recently retired it so that I could try some other things. I do have this little guy. This has it's a little trio of the little, there we go, 2 blushes and a bronzer. It is Balm Springs, Balm Beach, and Balm Desert, and it looks like that right there. And when I was traveling a lot the beginning of the year, this was all I was taking, and has the bronzer and the 2 blushes, and I was okay with that. When the summer, well, not the summer, I say spring, so I guess late February, early March, around here starts getting warmer and I wanted something with a little bit more shimmer, and I was wearing matte shades every day, so I wanted to get something that was going to be universal, going to be neutral, going to be a little bit pinky coral, like, you know, we all love, and also didn't want to pay an arm and a leg for it. And I was near Ulta and checked out this one, and this is called Cosmos, and I actually have it on my cheeks today. I really enjoy this one. It's very simple, and even though I have like this giant blush palette by my makeup thing when I'm getting ready every day, I pretty much just grab this because it's just simple and easy and it goes with just about anything. So I have really enjoyed that. This product here was awesome, more so during the winter months when I was really pale. I know I don't look tan because all of these bright lights are washing me out, but I actually have some color, and this is the Take Home the Bronze bronzer, anti-orange bronzer, hey, and this is in the color Oliver, so it is made for more light skin tones. So this one right here, really have enjoyed it. It blends really well. In fact, this one blends a lot better than is this Balm Desert, which is this one. This one's a little bit darker, and I can wear this one now, and I have worn this a couple of times, and this one's great for contouring. So let's say you want to put on your regular bronzer to kind of give yourself a little extra color, you can go in with this one because it's got a little bit more of that olive gray tone and really cut into that cheekbone if that's what you want to do. So this is a really great contouring shade as well as bronzing shade, but I was so pale at the time, I wanted something that wasn't orange and that wasn't going to make me look fake tan. I needed it to look like just color on my skin, and this one was really great. So this one's really good as far as blending out. This one, I would say you have to kind of go in, like I'll put it on my brush and then I don't just plop it on the face. I'm already swirling when I hit the face. I'm already like kind of blending and swirling when I go in, because if I just kind of place it, because like with this one, a lot of other bronzers, I will place it and then kind of blend it out. With this one, you need to kind of go in and be blending as you're putting it down. So those are really great products. Once again, I did traveling. I was putting everything in a bag and going, so I only took just like multi-use products and things like that. So that didn't take up a lot of room, and this doesn't take up a lot of room. The packaging is actually pretty good considering it's cardboard. I like it. Alright, so a new highlight that I am wearing today, and I have been wearing like crazy since I got it. Super, super, super cheap. And it is the Wet n Wild, what are these called? Mega Low Highlighting Powders. And this one, of course, is in Precious Petals. Packaging is not their strong suit. It's held together by the sticker. But that guy right there, it's just so pretty. I love it. I'm wearing it here. I have a makeup look that I think I will put up here soon because I've been playing with makeup more. And with it, I not only use it as my highlight, but I actually set my eyeshadow primer down with it and then work on it. And it's a really pretty shimmering look that isn't just like disco ball. But I love this, and I think it's like $4.99. You cannot beat it. So, so good. Alright, so let's see what else we got. Been loving this. This is the Hangover 3-in-1 Replenishing Setting Spray Primer thing. I use it as a setting spray. I'm really dry, but it's really humid and hot and weird out here. So a lot of people just don't get it. But, alright. So it's 101 degrees, alright? And then you have 97% humidity. So when you walk outside, you kind of feel wet, and it's not sweat, it's moisture in the air. So even though I have dry skin, when I put a liquid foundation on my face, I need to set it with at least a light loose powder, which is what I use. But then I can kind of look at myself and go, do I look a little too powdery? Do I need to blend and mesh this together? And this is what does that. I love it. And then you also have the problem of being in the air conditioning for so long that you kind of start to dry out because it is bone dry air conditioning inside. And then stuff just starts to sink, and this stuff works great for that. So I love this, and this was really great in the winter when it was just plain dry and cold and gross. I don't use as much powder at that point, but I still love to give myself a little bit of that extra help there. So really, really have loved this. And my inner corner today is from the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, and I just took some of this on a kind of pointy brush and put it in there. So I really love it. Now I did find something that was kind of a accident find. I had run out of my foundation, and my favorite foundation of all, I'm knocking things over, is the Mary Kay Timewise Luminous Foundation, which they're going to be discontinuing soon. I mean, they've replaced it with something, and I'm sure it's wonderful, but like, I stocked up on this because it really is my favorite. I love it. Stays on amazingly, doesn't look dry, covers everything, but you can still see like skin. I don't know how you guys are seeing me with these lights and cameras and all this stuff, but when you look at me, it just looks like smooth skin. I mean, you can tell I have makeup on, but you can still see some of my freckles and things like that. So I don't feel like I have a cake mask on, but yeah, I love this. But I had run out, and I was going out of town to a very even hotter climate, and I needed just something that would work. And then I have my tinted moisturizer, which works fine. I have all kinds of things, but they were looking a little even orange to me. I don't know. So long story short, I picked this up because it's cheap. It's the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation, and I think it's a soft beige. I actually freaking love the little thingy here that it has, whatever this is, the little, it's just plastic. It's not even doe foot applicator, it's just plastic. I really, really love it. And I know everybody else has tried this already, but I have really dry skin, so I wouldn't use this probably in the winter at all. But if I'm thank you, Mary. But if I'm like, no, I'm gonna be out and about, sweating, things like that, and I just want to put a little something on my face to not scare, you know, small children, this is great because it works so well. And if you have oily skin at all, I think you would like this because it's on there really like not super mattifying, but at the same time, it's not going anywhere, and it doesn't give you like that, I don't know, that dried out look that some people can have. And it's a thinner formula, but like, here, let's see. If you haven't tried it already, if you want to, you see how like super thin it is? Like super thin. And almost kind of watery, I guess. I don't know. Super thin. But I mean, look at I don't know if you can tell with all the lights, but the coverage is really, really good. And it doesn't feel like, okay, so when I touch my face after I put it on, I can still kind of feel like a moisturizing effect, but not super sticky. So yeah, I do like this. And for $4.99, you can't beat it. And I think if you have normal skin, it's perfect. All right, so let's move on to a little, oh no, we're not gonna move on to the little skincare. I wanted to mention an oldie but goodie, one I've probably mentioned like many years ago and totally forgot about. So when I am just like every day and want to use a cheaper concealer, I will use the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. But every time I go to Target lately, it's out, my color's out. So I went and picked up the NYX HD Studio Photogenic one, this one. And I remember this had like a real following on YouTube like many years ago, and I still use it and I loved it, and I was like, I'm just gonna grab that. And guys, I'm wearing it today. I flipping love this concealer. This one's a little bit brighter. I don't know what color I'm supposed to have or what I used to wear. This is CW03, so it's probably a little too cool for me, but I think it works. I really like it. It's glowy, it's not drying, it's not too creamy, it's just right. And I really do enjoy it. The thing is, the gripe that everybody had with it was there's not enough product, and like you don't get a lot of product, and also when you pull it out of the thing, it's like it takes almost all, it's only on the end there. It takes all the product off, and so people had problems with that. But other than that, really have enjoyed it. So oldie but goodie, newfound fave. All right, so let's switch to some skincare products. When I was out of town a lot, if you have not been keeping up with this, end of December, beginning of January, I moved down to stay with my family. My father was very sick, so I was staying with him, so that's why I was traveling. For a while there, I was only home here on the weekends, and then when he got really bad, I stayed there until the end. So lots of traveling back and forth and things like that. The climate there and the water there is much different than here. Even though it's not that, like, I'm inland, there on the coast, it's not that super far away, it's just like a couple of hours, but it's just different. And they also had the hurricane, and they had lots of rain and things, so just lots of things going on in that environment there, and my skin was getting so wrecked. And so I wanted to back up some on some of the skincare that I was using. I was still using my Mary Kay Day Cream, the Repair Day Cream, and I love that. It was fine. And then also my like sunscreen and stuff like that. But the nighttime stuff is what was really getting me. So I wanted something that was simple and easy, and I wound up getting the starter kit for this particular product and love it. Just, it helped my skin so much. So now I kind of like use this at night and then the other one in the morning. But that is the Ultra Repair Cream by First Aid Beauty. And it is just, this will last me so long, forever. It is just a very nice cream. It does have some things in it, like eucalyptus oil and oatmeal and stuff like that, but it is for to hydrate dry, parched skin and help relieve minor irritation and things like that. And I was just having really bad skin issues, and I needed moisturizer, but I didn't want to go crazy, so this helped so much. And I still use this at night on top of the other things that I will talk about, but I really enjoyed this, and I highly recommend it if you have any issues with just your skin just going nuts and you just need something that is plain and easy. That's really good. You will probably still have to use like anti-aging type things, and there's no sunscreen or anything in it, but like I said, at nighttime when you just need simple, easy things like that, and your skin is a wreck, I do recommend something like that. The other thing that came in the kit, and I flipping love this, I was gonna go buy the big one, but my friend had bought the kit and she can't use anything on pads, so it was like, yes please. That is the Radiance, or the facial radiance pads. There's no alcohol, but they really do make your face like so much brighter, and they're so easy, and I just use them basically at night to just kind of brighten up my skin, and I just love them. I can tell the difference when I don't use them versus when I do, and I can't recommend these enough. I don't know what all is in them, but it says help exfoliate, tone, and brighten, and that's what it does, and it's simple, and it's in a pad, and sure, we probably shouldn't be using so many disposable pads, but I love it. The other thing I have here is, this is from Mary Kay. It's the Time Wise Replenishing Serum Plus C. I have these dark spots on my skin, and they are from the sun. And I had a professional facial done a little while ago, and she said for those dark spots, just use vitamin C, and just use a vitamin C serum every day, and it will help alleviate that. Fun fact, I didn't realize, she said do not, and I have problems with retinol, that's why I couldn't really use the Mary Kay retinol night cream very much, but I have problems with retinol, but she says serum, like vitamin C and retinol do not mix, so don't use one if you're using the other. I don't use retinol, so it's not a problem for me, but just FYI. I love this, and it is kept airtight, and it shows you like how low you are and all that, because you can't tell until you pump it and nothing comes out, because when vitamin C hits the air, it starts to break down. So I really love this packaging and the way it is. But not only do I love how this is like, it's just like a little, it almost looks like a cream, but it is a serum, and it's very kind of just like not super thin like you would think, but just real easy to put on. And it smells like cake batter, and so it is such a joy to put on. So I'll put it on all over my face at night, and then if I don't feel like putting all of it on in the morning, I'll at least put it in those little areas there. But yeah, such a joy to put on because it smells like cake batter, and I love it. A lip product, and then we'll go back to face. And I used to really love those, were they Nivea? What were they? The lip butters. You know what I'm talking about, right? I used to talk about them all the time. Everybody did when they first came out, and it's so hard to find them now that it's just like, where are they? And I needed something that was close to that. I didn't feel like going to Sephora to grab whatever rose balms and things that they have, even though I have one that I do like, but it's at the other house. So I picked up this one. It's the Burt's Bees Night Treatment, and I like it. And it reminds me of like when you chew Wrigley Spearmint gum to start with. That's what it smells like. I really like this, but it really helps moisturize the lips without feeling like, what's the word, like wax or something like that. It really moisturizes, and it's on there for a bit, so have enjoyed that. Okay, so I discovered a couple of Veda products this year. I have since January, since right after my surgery in January. I needed my hair colored and cut and all that stuff, and my friend works in a Veda salon, so she had me go there, and I've been going there ever since because I really love their hair color. All red hair bleeds, okay? When you wash it and you dry it and stuff, all red hair bleeds. But it bleeds so much less than anything, and I really enjoy it, and it doesn't fade out as badly as you'd think for something that would be more natural. I really like it. It doesn't burn my head or anything when she does it. And so some of the products that they have smell really strongly and I can't deal, but there's a couple that I have fallen in love with. One, well, we'll talk about this face one first. So this is the Botanicals, You see me? Hello. Okay. The Aveda's Botanical Kinetics Hydrating Treatment Lotion. It is a water. You basically put it on your hands, do this, and then just press it in. You can do this before you do your toner, or if you just want to put your moisturizer on top of it, you can do that. But because I do have such dryness right here, it's really just awesome. I was using it twice a day. Sometimes I use it twice a day. Most of the time it's just like once a day, or if I'm doing like, because it's one of those things that if you put it on, you leave it on, you gotta let it dry a little bit before you start putting things on, because it's just gonna start mixing together. So yeah, so at night a lot of times I'll use this now, just kind of press it in the skin and then like brush my teeth or whatever while it's kind of setting. And it has this really, it's not a good smell. It's not a bad smell. It's a refreshing smell or scent, but it's the actual products in them themselves. It's not like a fragrance. It's what's the products themselves smell like. The other thing I cannot live without, and I just recently ordered some more, and my friend was like, "Are you drinking this?" I was like, "I always need to back up." I had one at this house. I don't know if you hear snoring. My dog is at my feet snoring like a freight train. So if you hear something like that, that's what that is. He's so cute. But anyway, this is the, I'll show you up here. Can you see me? Aveda Dry Remedy Day. Back to my regular scheduled filming. All right. So I had a bottle of this here at this house. I had it at the other house because I was like, if I am in either city and I don't have this, I'm going to have to go to the salon and buy one because I cannot live without it. My hair is dry as a bone. It is dry. And I just, obviously you can see, I got it cut. But I was trying to grow it out a little bit until I was just like, I can't do this anymore. This is just not me. It's not a thing. Can't do it. And yeah, so especially when it's like longer and had the ends and all that stuff going on, so dry. This stuff is magic, and it has made the biggest difference in my hair. So even when it was like longer and drier and all that stuff, you can use this when your hair is wet, when it's dry, when just for after you've styled it, if you want to just smooth it down. I love it so much. So after I wash my hair and kind of like towel dry it a little bit, I'll put this in and let it soak in, and you can see the biggest difference in just how my hair just felt and looked and laid, and so good. So yeah, I can't recommend this enough. If you have dry hair or if you just love hair oils, give this a shot. Don't be like turned off by the sticker price, because it does last forever. You're supposed to just put like a couple drops in and just kind of work it through. Just try it. So good. I think that's about it. All right, one more thing, and this is a fragrance, so I can't like share it with you as far as like scent, but I still love my, what do I have? Gucci Bamboo for like fall, winter type thing, but I wanted something just like different for the warmer months, and this right here, I smelled it and it was just me. It is called Wild Child. Can you see it? Wild Child by Good Chemistry, and mischievous and bright with the looks to match. I found this at Target. It was it's so good, but it's like woodsy but light. I just love it. It just smells like me. I like it. So yeah, and it's like, I think it's vegan too, so there's like no actual like bad things in it, so that makes me feel good about life. And that is it. This is a long video, isn't it? But it's been a while since I've done one, so I hope you enjoy. If you'd like to see anything specific on the channel, let me know. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you soon. Have a great day, gorgeous.